A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The Saints calling for a timeout, they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Out.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Get to the line.
Offense in the hurry up here. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Saints will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And they cannot be happy to have spent all three of theirs in this opening quarter. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, turbo one. Ready.
A-Chain running to the right. And that hit stops him in his
Get
tracks.
to the line.
Offense up to the line fast.
Eight.
2nd and 10 now. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. 8-chain on the inside give. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Go ahead.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Yeah, ready. TX.
2 now from the gun. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They give to Kamara, left side. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. Kendall Fuller. He's at the 30. The 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Another run for Kamara. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. Running left, this is Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. This is complete to Olave. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
Here's a chain up the middle. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tua off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Very good return as he picks up 20. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Working quickly here. Run here with Kamara. He still has room inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go.
Handoff here for Miller. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Now a run with Kamara. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Offense up to the line fast. Kamara goes up and over for the touchdown. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
All right.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, here's Tua. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
That's caught. Devon Achane. And they make the tackle at the 38. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with a nice 3rd and inches.
Step. Ready. Set.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa has a man. It's Achane. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Here's Tagovailoa again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 3rd down.
Hey! All right, come on. Turbo 1, high.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Jukes out a one-stop. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
A final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A run now with Kamara. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Kamara gets it. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. Get to the second level and beyond.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Now Kamara. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints push their lead to 18. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. Hey, 21 TA.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a give to Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 from the 41. Kamara running out of the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Well, if you hear the excitement from the fans here, it's because they just showed it up on the scoreboard. This dude, now the single-game rushing yards record holder.
It started out well, and you're thinking, we got a chance that he gets 200 and beyond, and you realize he's got an actual shot at this, and now his name is in the record books.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that.
This is Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
Let's go now.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And go.
Handoff headed right. Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. A 5th rushing score for him as he moves 1 away from the NFL record. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. Returns looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
They're right here.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
21G, 21G.
Here's Tua again. He's loaded another one up. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He finds space into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run with Kamara. Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Out.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll stick with Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
All right, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Turbo 3, kick. Set.
They go play action with Tonga Vailoa. This finds Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, here's Tonga Vailoa. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
They give to Achane on the option. Room to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Working quickly here. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Dolphins have it to begin the 4th, and this game, it has been a nightmare for them. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Hut.
A-chain again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be third and just a yard.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They send Hill right. Third down run from Achane. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Devon Achane with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another run for Kamara. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Saints nearing their 6th win this season. All right, here we go. Second down. A run now with Kamara. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 8, and that brings up 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. They give to Kamara, left side. Broke through the tackle. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Here we go, set.
Trying the right side with Miller.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
No, no. Check up.
Again, it's Miller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Miami.